Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I thought it would be fun to do some kind of drawing challenge today. So I decided to draw a portrait using only one shade of colour. So here I am just doing a sketch and I'm just using one of my own brushes, which is called the Butter Brush. This actually comes in a brush pack that I made, but I've decided to now offer it as a single brush because I just use this one from the pack most of the time. So if you are interested in getting it for yourself, I'll link it below. And also definitely tag me on Instagram if you share yourself using it. So basically for this challenge, I pick a colour to begin with. And in this case, I just went with the skin colour. And I'm only allowed to select colours from the classic colour box that surround that colour. You'll see what I mean as I go. But anyway, I'm using the Procreate drawing app. And this is on the iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil 2nd generation. And if you're new to my channel, then hi, my name's Carly from Beach Life Studio and I'm a self-taught artist. I used to draw for a few children's books and commissions, but nowadays I just draw for myself. It's more like a hobby again, and I just love sharing my process in videos like this. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy it. So a few things I like to do at the sketch stage, which you would have seen me flip the canvas here horizontally. I like to do that just to make sure the image is kind of not looking distorted and that it's looking okay, because your eyes are so used to looking at the drawing from one angle, like from one way, that when you flip it, you realize that it looks a little bit wonky sometimes. So yeah, I always like to do that. And then I also like to use the selection tool where I select part of the drawing and move it around to kind of fit how I want it to go. So I had done the hair a little bit big on this side, so I just used that select tool to bring it in slightly and it looked much better. So for most of the colours in this, I did use the 6B pencil, which is under the sketching folder, brush folder on Procreate. And at some point though, I did edit this brush to make it a lot bigger, to colour like larger areas. So I'll actually link this brush below if you want to use it as well. Just saves you having to edit it yourself. And then for the hair, I selected an orangey colour, but then decided to make it like a light pink because I didn't really like the orange. I felt like it clashed a little bit with the skin colours. And so yeah, I'm just placing all of the flat colours at the moment. So for the hair, the skin and the jumper, I'm trying to get a good balance of values as well so that it stands out a lot more, so that the dark and light colours against, like next to each other, are different. So the values are basically how light or dark a colour is. I kept this drawing pretty sketchy, and sometimes I like to make my drawings more neater and spend more time on them, but today I just wanted to be more loose, and I do really love this style. And I don't know about you, but when I start refining a drawing sometimes with like the neat line art, it can sometimes lose the emotion and the rawness of the drawing. And it's a lot quicker to keep it sketchy. When you don't overthink it and you just let go of making like every detail perfect, I feel like it brings like through more of you as an artist, if you know what I mean. So if you're interested, this drawing actually took me about 15 minutes to complete. I realised also as editing this, I should have drawn a Christmassy girl as it's Christmas nearly. I didn't even think. So in my next video, I will definitely draw a Christmas girl. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And also turn on the bell notification as well if you want to get notified when it's up. So now I'm just placing the shadows on the skin, and I do that for the hair and the jumper. And I just basically select the colour of like the skin and make that colour a little bit darker within that same colour box. And then I'll just change that layer to multiply and take the opacity down a little bit. I'm also sorry if the lighting looks really dark now, because I actually started drawing this girl after work and it did start to get a little bit dark outside. So I did put my ring light on, but I don't think it really helped with the brightness of the screen as well. I'll insert a picture at the end though, so you can see the proper colours, because I feel like it's looking a little bit saturated as well in this video. But I'm just finishing off by adding some highlights to the hair. And for the highlights layer, I always set that usually to overlay, and I just take the opacity down of that as well. So a little update, it's actually Saturday today, and on Tuesday I'm flying back to the UK for Christmas, which I've lived in Australia for like almost 7 years. I haven't been back for Christmas in the UK all this time. So unfortunately I'm going back for a funeral, but I'm going to be staying with my mum over Christmas to be with her. And yeah, I'm pretty excited though to draw for my next video because I feel like I'm going to get really inspired by Christmas, because I feel like it's more Christmassy when it's like colder weather, and in the UK I'm actually pretty excited. So if you do want to follow my journey in the UK, then definitely follow my Instagram, because that's where I'll be posting my time over there through Instagram stories. So yeah, let me know also, what are you doing for Christmas this year? Let me know in the comments. So to finish off this drawing though, I am just adding some shadows to the hair, and I just add some final details to everything to bring it all together. So I'm just flipping the canvas just to make sure it's definitely still looking alright. And I'm also adding some extra highlight, some hair strands, some light into the eyes, an earring. And I did change the sketch line colour a little bit by going to adjustments and curves, and I added a little bit of red and blue to the tone. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I did change that. But anyway, here's a finished picture of how it all looked. Also added some of my stars and my logo. So yeah, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!